Right, hello and welcome back to the third attempt with me, Karen Kay. Today I want to have a look at what the hell is going on in the UK. Okay, for one, I've never seen such utter shambles in my life. Okay, so I want to know just what's going on. I want to know what's going on. Okay, so let's have move these. I'll move them that way. Okay, so what's going on in the UK? What's going on in the United Kingdom, please? What's going on? Because they're putting draconian laws through. You know, Cruella. But you can't protest without getting arrested. So, and we still get many people sound asleep. So I just want to know, is this to wake people up? Is this to wake people up? Yep. They're conjuring it up. They're conjuring it up, okay? It's to get people to fight. It's to get them to fight for their rights. Do you know what I'm hearing? I always go by lyrics as well. I can't even remember who sang this song, but see that song, you've got to fight for the right to party. Well, it's along those lines. You've got to fight for the right. You've got to fight for your rights. That's what I'm hearing strong in the UK. It's all about money. It's about money and power. Money and power, but it's trying to wake people up to the fact that you know, the right, they never really have. We never really have had rights and freedoms in the UK. Now, it's all about wealth, and it's all about, as I said, the reversal of Robin Hood, taking from the poor and giving to the rich. It's, you know, they've got to go to drastic measures because people in the United Kingdom, even in Scotland as well, which I was absolutely astounded by, are so engrossed in their own little lives that they'll not fight until they have to, until it's absolutely affecting them. Now, yep, that's coming from spirit as well, but I've within my intuition I've always known that, because we've got a whole load of people who are so selfish. The I'm alright Jack's, my life's fine, I'm alright, my life's fine, those kind of people, and now their life's not fine. So yep, they've got a choice. They're trying to get people to decide what their life is worth. What their life is worth. That's what Thomas is saying. They're trying to get people to wake up and decide what their life's worth, why they're here, what their life's worth, what kind of future they want to have. This is all orchestrated. You have to be cruel to be kind. Yep, this is Truss. She's been installed. She is so far out of depth, it's unbelievable. Now, after I've done the reading, I'll tell you what, intuition, I can't even say that, using my intuition, what I think's went on and what they've orchestrated. This is what I'm thinking, you know, but I'll wait till after the reading before I tell you. I feel as if this is a white hat operation, which is dire. It's dire. And I know some people don't like that, but how else are you going to wake somebody up to the fact that you know, life as we know it is changing, and if the crazies, as I call them, have their way, this is what we'll have. This is what we'll have. I'm using another deck today. This is the Sacred Earth Oracle. I'm going to go through them. I mean, I know I've been saying I'm going to go through them, but I'm going to go through them today. I like to see the decks that I'm using. I'll shuffle them again. I need to shuffle them that way because they're that big. Okay. Definitely, it's like repeating and repeating and repeating. It's like repeating everything and seeing if they'll get different results, but it's the same result. You put the same people in and you get the same result all the time. Taken from the poor and given to the rich, and that's what they're doing. And it's all about productivity. It's all about how much they can make and how much, you know, like, so they can use people to do that. It's about the children as well. It's about the children as well. Yeah, this is definitely the alliance. If you can see the alliance in these cards, it says alliance there. Okay, so this is the alliance that have this. They're ready. People are ready, but waiting. They're ready, but waiting. Thomas is saying people will fight when they have to. When they have to. See, like, people watching, like you, me, other people know in their core, right in here, that something is not right. Something's not right, but they're waiting on other people doing something. That's what Thomas is saying. They're all waiting on somebody else doing it for them, but they have to do it themselves. He's saying humanity has to stand up at some point. There's only so much the Alliance can do. There's only so much that they can do. They're waiting on humanity standing up. And the reason Thomas is saying they're waiting on humanity standing up, because humanity has to take this forward. Has to take it forward. Yep. They're waiting, do you know what I'm hearing? They're waiting and looking at a new perspective of it. Coming in with a new perspective of the situation. See, the dependability on the state, on the government. They're trying, do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, say, you know, the UK, right? And I'm seeing a great big hand, right? And the Alliance is prizing the hand from the UK. This is, you know, it's the citizens of the UK, and they're prizing the hand so that the citizens can be free. But it's difficult. They can be free, but they don't know. They don't. They're so. Not everybody, Thomas is saying, but they're so brainwashed in the system that. Do you know another thing that Thomas is saying? Well, you don't, because I'm just about to tell you. He's saying that people have been so downtrodden, and their belief system is we just need to do, you know, there's nothing we can do, we just need to carry on as best we can. Well, that's not going to happen. He's saying that's not going to happen. You need to stand up, because the Alliance needs to know that when they retreat, humanity can stand on its own 2 feet. And it's not standing on its own 2 feet just now. That's why they're kind of, you know, doing things cruel to be kind. They're being cruel to be kind. Do you know what I'm hearing? I always go with lyrics. I'm hearing, was it that song, Cruel to be kind in the right measure? That. I don't want to sing too long, or else it'll be, oh, copyright strike, where they can decipher that with my bad singing right enough. Was it cruel to be kind in the right measure? Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign. Cruel to be kind means that I love you. So the Alliance is saying that we're being cruel to be kind. We know we're being cruel to be kind. We love you, but we have to be cruel to be kind, because we have to get humanity to open their eyes to what's going on. And once they've opened their eyes, this is what Thomas is saying, he's been very, very firm. Once they've opened their eyes to what's going on, they cannot close them again. They can't close them again, you know. Come and help us, yes. Okay, the Alliance is here and helping. But they have to make sure that before they withdraw, humanity can handle going forward. And right now they're saying they don't think it can. Wow. So what's going on in the UK? They're tearing the old systems down, that's what's going on, that's what Thomas is telling me. But they're so deeply ingrained in the pompous, arrogant, you know, self-serving politicians from all walks of life. Thomas is saying not only your elite, not only your eating, not only from all walks of life. It's as if that building is full of evil, that they get engrossed in it, and it's evil and greed, that when our politicians go down there, they're sucked in. It's like a vacuum. I'm seeing like a vacuum when those with the best of intentions go in there saying, yes, I'm going to stick up for my constituents, I'm going to do this. They get stuck in a vacuum of absolute power and absolute greed. He says, and that's what happens. What they need to do is shut down the Parliament in Westminster, because it's a vacuum of greed. It's like a vortex. It's something. I don't think I'm you know, describing this right. That's what he said. It's like a vortex. I'm sure it's a vortex, but it's a vacuum of greed. They go there with the best of intentions, and the absolute greed and the absolute power, and that when they're in there, they think nobody can touch them, and then they wonder why. This is what Thomas is saying. They wonder why the public don't like them. They can't understand why the public don't like them, because they're not seeing what the public see. You know? There's somebody in power just now in the UK that's bringing them down. So they're getting brought down. They're getting brought down. The bricks are coming down. The bricks. Shining a light on the absolute corruption of Westminster. This is what's going on in the UK. Of Westminster. Yep. Westminster up in flames. Do you know what I'm saying? No, what I'm saying. I am saying Guy Fawkes Night. Now, for those of you who don't know what Guy Fawkes Night's all about, right? To me, the only one that ever went to Westminster with honourable intentions was Guy Fawkes, right? Now, people celebrate Guy Fawkes Night by letting off fireworks. I have never, ever, ever celebrated, it's celebrating the defeat of somebody who tried to blow up, you know, who tried to boof the Westminster, the House of Commons, because possibly of what was going on even then. So they're bringing it down brick by brick by brick. They're showing the corruption. They're showing, you know, the money going from the public into private hands and then away offshore to their offshore accounts and everything. This is what they're having to do. Because people just didn't see it, because they were so, as long as I'm alright, as long as my family's alright, as long as I'm making money, they were fine. They were fine. It's the absolute selfishness of people. The corruption is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but it's, you know, for those of you who don't know, I mean, Pamela, if you're watching this, you probably know as well, and anybody from the UK, and most of England, the Tories, you know, the way they think, they thought it was perfectly okay to allow water companies, sewage companies, to put the sewage into the sea. This is them. This is these people. Put the sewage into the sea. So now they've got the big clean up of the sea going on because of the corruption of these people. I'm hearing in the UK, their reign of terror is coming to an end. That's what Thomas is saying. Their reign of terror is coming to an end. Definitely. All the secrets are coming out. And I mean all the secrets. All of them. All of them. The dark side, this is what I'm hearing. The dark side of the moon is being exposed. The dark side of the moon. Thomas is saying, say it that way. The dark side of the moon is getting exposed in the UK. Yep. There's a great big storm coming for the UK to bring these people down. To bring them down. And for the UK, just a wee clarifier, Thomas, please. A wee clarifier. Thank you. Right. Yep, hard work is paying off. I feel as if this is the Alliance as well, and ours. So our hard work, the Alliance's hard work and our hard work is beginning to pay off, okay? It's beginning to pay off. Alright, so that was for the UK. Getting exposed. I'll tell you what, to Pamela and those for the UK it's watching. This is intuitively, as in people who know me know that I follow politics, I always have, and particularly within these past years I've followed it closer, even closer. I feel as if there's been a coup. I feel as if the bad guys tried to install Truss, and now the Alliance have given an ultimatum to a certain two people who seem to have seized power. Okay, one gave a statement reversing everything that Liz did, and the other one gave a statement to answer questions. And I thought that possibly the Prime Minister for now, I don't think she'll be Prime Minister. Yeah, I don't think she is Prime Minister, by the way. I think, as I said, the staged a coup. I think everything's going to come out. I think the person who stood up and answered Keir Starmer's questions is in this coup. And I was in two minds until I watched the debate, until I watched the questions. And she's standing there saying, oh no, she's not under the table, she's you know, dealing with something, or what's to that effect. And I thought, no, you've staged a coup and you're here answering questions on her behalf. I feel as if she was told to stay in number 10. Out of the way, the grown-ups have taken over now. Are they, I call them Tweedledee and Tweedledum, are they there to help the people? Most certainly not. Most certainly not. But she was too weak, and it was, the Alliance moved in. And they've given Tweedledee and Tweedledum an ultimatum, in my opinion, to get everything exposed. Because in his statement, he said that the government departments were going to have to go and make even more cuts. And the public are going absolutely crazy because we can't make any more cuts. And I feel this is the Alliance showing people just what they're capable of. How much power we have given these people. But we never gave them the power. The power was taken from us because we have, if I can find them. This is who really has the power in this country, and well, in Scotland as well. In the UK, I'm actually looking through here to see if I can find this. Who really has the power in the UK? Basically, the last card. Who has the power in the UK? This is who has power in the UK. This is who has power. King Charles III. don't for a minute think that he won't interfere, because he will. Very much in with the NWO, very much, and so was Truss, and so is Sunak, I don't know if you are. So as far as I'm aware, as the the new Chancellor, but the Alliance have it, and they are making them expose everything. I wouldn't be surprised if there's wee drops of what these elites were getting up to with small children. It's starting to seep out now, but it's only social media. GB News is exposing a lot, but nobody watches it. That's why they're getting away with exposing a lot, because nobody watches it. Nobody watches it. So that's with the UK. Yes, I feel as if the Alliance has the UK, and it's in expose. And it's a case of how much can you do, how much can you tell, what we're going to do, so that people take it forward and say no, enough's enough, go away, go away. So that was for the UK. Alright, so